Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, Trading Secrets. This channel is for entertainment purposes only, and for those of you who do not know, my name is Ali. I have over 20 years experience teaching accounting, economics, business and law, and through this channel I'd like to provide some stock analysis and also a short trading lesson at the end, so please stay tuned. In the previous video we looked at a potential SPAC merger between GGPI and Polestar Motors. This was news that was announced by Bloomberg, similar to what happened previously with CCIV and Lucid Motors, so please refer back to the previous video for details of this possible merger between GGPI and Polestar Motors. In today's video we're going to be doing a stock update for ticker symbol MMAT, which we have featured previously on this channel a few times, and what I'm also going to be doing later on introducing stock analysis for a new penny stock, which details of which have already been shared with the Discord and the Patreon in advance. So if anybody's interested in finding out more details about the Patreon, please click in the description below. First of all, I'd like to start with some positive news. I think today is the first green day that I've seen for quite a while today for ticker symbol MMAT. At time of editing, I can see the share price is right now at $4.02, up in excess of 1.9%. So a very positive day for investors in MMAT. We have seen a lot of downward pressure in the share price, and I'm going to look at two cases, a bull case and a bear case for the potential of this stock going forward, and we're also going to look at what the response from Georghe as well. I'm going to start by sharing a bear case. However, I think there does appear to be a little bit of light at the end of tunnel even when we look at this bear case. So if I have a look at the chart on the screen, what I've done, I've just inserted a trend line going back from the 6th of July to present time right now, 13th of July, and you can see the grey trend line is showing a decline in the share price. 6th of July it was close to $8, and right now that's a 50% decline. Right now we're looking at around about $4, just in excess of $4. However, if you look at the very bottom of the chart, we can see potential green shoots of recovery here in the chart. It looks like we may be forming cup and handle shape at the bottom. I'm hoping that indicates possible flattening and support here around about $4. Time will tell. It has been very difficult for us as investors to watch the share price continuously go down, and I think we're all hoping this is the floor, and going forward the momentum has to be more positive now. So let's now share the bull case. The next chart is to illustrate the bull case, and this time the trend line has been inserted at points of support. In the previous chart the trend line was inserted at points of resistance. So what we can see here, if we look at the trend line here, which is at point of support, it is going upwards. So this one is more of a long-term point of view. So in the long term, I think the vast majority of investors in MMAT are expecting a strong recovery. We are aware that the future is strong, the future is positive. The company has huge potential. So short term, we're having a lot of volatility, we're having a lot of difficult times, and that can be illustrated there in the extreme sell-offs that we can see indicated by the red candles going down that we've had prior to where we are trading right now in the last 10-15 days, which have been very difficult trading days. However, long term, the trend line indicates here that the potential could be good for the stock going forward. Let's now have a look at a response from Georghe as the CEO of Meta. So what Georghe has stated here, he said that I understand the concerns, but I've never been more confident in Meta's future prospects, and many things are in the works. I'm not allowed to indicate timings and who are the potential partnerships with until they become public. There is a process in place. So good point there by Georghe. I'm going to give Georghe a benefit of the doubt. I still have faith in Georghe, and the reason why is he is the founder of Meta and he is the CEO, and he is also the biggest significant investor in Meta in terms of a shareholder. So we've got to have faith in Georghe now. We've got to give him the benefit of the doubt. What he has done here, again, he has given us a clue. That's all we need. He cannot officially disclose partnerships. He cannot officially disclose information because that would be against regulations, and certainly it could jeopardize any potential partnership. So I think it looks like he is trying his best to reassure investors from this first tweet. Let's now have a look at the final tweet, and this one I'm not sure what to make of it myself. I'm going to let everybody else make up their own minds because George has gone back to something that he did suggest earlier. So let's have a look at the final sentence of this tweet, and what he said here is, I am looking forward to offering shorts the answers they deserve, all in good time. Thank you for your support. So is he suggesting another squeeze? Is he suggesting the shorts are in trouble? He has said this before, nothing happened. And it did lead to a lot of investors making potential investments in the anticipation of a potential squeeze. So I hope his intentions are clear. But as an investor, we do need a strong recovery in the stock. So I'm now going to move on to look at the stock analysis for my penny stock, and the company is called Clearside Biomedical. So let's have a look at the website here and an overview of the company. So on the screen here you'll be able to see what this company is about, which I'm just going to summarize for you. It's a biopharmaceutical company dedicated to developing and delivering treatments that restore and preserve vision for people with serious back of the eye diseases. So why have I chosen this stock, and what is the potential, what is the future, and what is the potential benefit for long-term investors? Let's start by having a look at the chart for 1 year for ticker symbol CLSD, Clearside Biomedical. We can see at time of editing the price was around about $5.74. So over the previous year the stock is up in excess of 234%. And we can see from June onwards there has been a significant movement up, where it was trading around $3 to currently just below $6. So the potential looks good. Let's have a look at the catalysts and the news coming forward for this company. Let's now have a look at the company's key highlights and anticipated milestones from their investor relations page on the website. So there's just 2 or 3 things that I want to draw your attention to here, which I'm going to summarize for you. First bullet point here is they have NDA resubmission to the FDA for their product, which is called Zyper. This product is for the treatment of macular edema. So again, there's going to be huge potential in this product. We're going to look at that later on. They also have a completion of a patient dosing in cohort 1 of Oasis. That's another product that they're working on as well. They have completed a registered direct offering of 4.2 million shares in January, resulting in a gross proceeds of approximately $12 million. So what that basically indicates to me, the company is currently cash rich. It's not at risk of going into debt. It can certainly pay its bills short term and the long term, and the future definitely looks good. What I would now like to do is focus on a key catalyst for the company, which is Zyper, previously mentioned on the key highlights. So this was previously known as CLSTA. It is a treatment for administration of the back of the eye, and it's a treatment for macular edema. So what else can we see here? It deals with inflammatory conditions affecting approximately 350,000 patients just in the USA and more than 1 million people across the world. So approximately 1/3 of patients with this particular problem can develop macular edema, build-up of fluid at the back of the eye, and this is a treatment that could potentially deal with that situation. So third paragraph at the bottom, again, this is important to be aware of. This met its primary endpoint in pivotal phase 3 trial known as the Peachtree, and it also demonstrated durability in the Magnolia phase 3 extension study. So if approved, this drug would certainly be the first therapy for macular edema associated with this problem for people who, in terms of the back of the eye. So as this treatment and drug is for phase 3, it's looking good. The signs are positive, and once phase 3 is completed, if it's approved, and then the potential is enormous. The other thing I like about this company is they have already had agreements with commercial partners, and 2 of these are indicated on the page here, where we can see one of the partners is Iora and the other partner is Regen X Bio. So this is positive from an investor's point of view, because it tells us that the company are basically exploring options of development, of commercialization and generating revenue. In terms of commercialization for their trademark treatment Zyper, this one, they have agreements here with Bausch Health and also with Arctic Vision. So the companies are certainly very, very confident of the phase 3 trial going ahead and becoming successful in terms of having agreements here with these two companies for distribution and revenue generation. What I now want to do is look at, from an investor point of view, is an analyst forecast. So we have here an analyst forecast from 4 different analysts, and the positive news here is 3 of them have rated this as a buy, 1 of them has rated as a hold, and nobody has recommended a sell for this particular stock at CLSD. And this is certainly the attractive point of view from my point of view. Here we can see an upside here on a high of $18, on a low of $9, and a medium of $13.50. So in terms of the current share price, that's indicating a potential upside of in excess of 100%. Let's now have a look at technical analysis of the stock, and what we can see here in terms of the technical rating, it is rated a 9 out of 10, which is excellent. CLSD is showing a nice and steady performance. So what the key highlights here we can see is the long and short term trends are positive and looking good. CLSD did better than 96% of all other stocks. It's one of the better performing stocks in the pharmaceutical industry, outperforming 96% of the 235 stocks in the same industry. It's currently trading in the upper part of its 52-week range. So what that basically means is it is close to reaching its all-time highs, and it's trading at prices close to its all-time high. So let's have a look at the middle column, which is looking at support and resistance. So right now the support is around about $5.68 with resistance around about $5.86. In terms of the setup analysis, right now is probably not a good time to invest at the current price. However, it's a good idea to put this on your watch list and certainly consider any investment, I think, if you can catch this below $5.50. I'd like to now just finish off by giving a shout out to King3 Shaz, and he's given a very bullish post here for CLSD, and what he said here is, this is the biggest bet of my life on this one. He's invested initially at $2.75 and still trying to invest further. So what he said is they have groundbreaking device to administer medicine at the back of the eye, which could be FDA approved very soon. He's also said that the drug is going to restore vision beyond anybody's expectations. So certainly positive news there. They also have 2 drugs, a new patented revolutionary device in the wheelhouse, and he's predicting in the future $30 a share. Again, a very optimistic point of view there. From my own personal opinion, my prediction for 12 months in this stock, I can certainly see going close to $20. If there is FDA approval, once the company generates revenue, I think within 3 years it could certainly be a $50 plus stock. Due to an extended stock analysis, the next trading lesson will be in the next videos. Thank you very much for joining me. Please stay tuned.